Picture this. You're at home scrolling through your phone when suddenly, sirens blare, the TV flashes with breaking news, and the city outside plunges into darkness. In an instant, everything you rely on is gone. The news anchor's voice shakes as chaos unfolds, emergencies erupt, and panic spreads faster than the blackout itself. Outside, sirens wail. Your phone buzzes with emergency alerts. Neighbors rush past your window, some frantic, others frozen in disbelief. The world you know is upside down. Maybe it's a hurricane, a riot, or a disaster you never saw coming. The news shows empty shelves, desperate crowds, and fear in every face. In that moment, you realize no one is coming to save you. Your survival depends on what you've prepared. I'll never forget the night a storm knocked out power in my city. Within hours, store shelves were stripped bare, families huddled together, unsure what to do next. That was my wake-up call. Disasters don't send invitations. They strike when you least expect it. Blackouts, hurricanes, riots, or even a freak accident. The only thing you can control is how prepared you are. Survival isn't just about gear, it's about mindset. Staying calm, thinking ahead, and acting quickly can make all the difference. That's why today, we're building the ultimate SHTF survival kit. 14 items that could literally mean the difference between life and death. These aren't just suggestions, they're absolute essentials. I've spent countless hours researching, and I promise some of these will surprise you. So do yourself a favor, watch this entire video. Missing even one of these items could be a huge mistake, and if you haven't already, slam that subscribe button right now, because you do not want to miss what's coming next. We're starting right now. Let's go. Your future self will thank you. The foundation of survival starts with water. In any emergency, water is your lifeline. Store at least 1 gallon per person per day, and use food-grade containers in a cool, dark place. Rotate your supply every 6 months, and remember to plan for pets and hygiene. If your supply runs out, collect water from rain, streams, or dew. Always purify before drinking. Next, food. In a crisis, calories matter more than gourmet meals. Stock up on non-perishable foods like canned beans, rice, pasta, peanut butter, and energy bars. For long-term security, add freeze-dried meals and MREs. Rotate your stock and use older items first. Don't forget a manual can opener and a few comfort foods to boost morale. First aid is your next essential. Go beyond a basic kit. Include trauma supplies like tourniquets, bandages, and antiseptics. Add pain relievers, gloves, tweezers, and a CPR mask. If you take prescription meds, keep a backup supply. Take a first aid course and practice with your family so you're ready for real emergencies. Don't overlook mental health. Emergencies are stressful. Fear and uncertainty can paralyze you. Practice stress management, keep routines, and pack comfort items like a deck of cards or a favorite book. For kids, include a toy or coloring book. Stay connected with others. Community support builds resilience. Sanitation is critical when utilities are down. Set up a makeshift toilet with a bucket and heavy-duty bags. Bury waste away from water sources. Wash hands with soap or use sanitizer, and disinfect surfaces regularly. Pack extra trash bags, gloves, and disinfectant wipes to keep your living area clean and safe. To recap, water, food, first aid, mental health, and sanitation are the foundation of survival. Master these essentials, and you'll be ahead of most people. Start building your kit today. Your future self will thank you. Up next, we'll cover the next level of survival skills. Imagine this. The power grid goes down. Not just for an hour, but for days, maybe even weeks. Suddenly, your world is plunged into darkness. No streetlights, no TV, no phone chargers. Just you and the night. But what if you're ready for it? The first thing you'll need is light. Real, reliable light. Expert tip, always keep a flashlight and extra batteries in every major room. At night, it's not just dark, it's pitch black. You can't see your hand in front of your face. This is when panic sets in for most people. But not for you, because you're prepared with a range of lighting tools. High-lumen flashlights for searching, headlamps for hands-free work, lanterns for area lighting, candles for backup, oil lamps for long burns, and glow sticks for marking paths or rooms. Place flashlights and glow sticks in every major room and check them monthly. Store extra bulbs and batteries nearby. Don't rely on your phone's flashlight. It will drain your battery fast. Stock up on extra batteries. AA, AAA, and any specialty types your devices use. Store them in a cool, dry place, and check expiration dates regularly. For backup, consider rechargeable flashlights with hand cranks or solar panels. Solar lanterns and hand crank lights are invaluable. They never run out of power as long as you have sunlight or muscle. Test all your lighting tools every few months to make sure they work when you need them. Now let's talk about power and charging solutions. When the grid is down, you'll need ways to keep your essential devices running. Solar chargers, power banks, and hand crank generators are must-haves. Use them to charge phones, radios, and rechargeable batteries. Place solar panels in direct sunlight, and rotate power banks so they're always topped up. Keep a car charger as a backup, and remember to test all your charging gear regularly. Label your chargers and cables so you can find them quickly in the dark. Water is next. You've stored some, but what if it runs out? You might have to get water from a river, a lake, or even a questionable stream. Drinking untreated water is a recipe for disaster. Think Giardia, Cryptosporidium, and other nasty bugs. The best option is a portable water filter, like a Sawyer or Life Straw. Boiling water is the gold standard. Bring it to a rolling boil for at least 1 minute to kill most pathogens. Always have backup purification tablets in your kit, and learn to use natural methods like sand and charcoal filtration in a pinch. Chemical purification tablets are lightweight and easy to carry. They're perfect as a backup if your filter breaks or you can't make a fire. Just remember, they take time to work, usually 30 minutes or more. Always read the instructions. Real-world story. During a flood, a prepper in Louisiana used a combination of boiling and tablets to keep his family safe when the tap water was contaminated. Always have more than one method. Practice using each method before you need it. Next up, fire. For thousands of years, fire has meant survival. It gives you warmth, light, a way to cook food, boil water, and a huge psychological boost when things get tough. But fire can also be dangerous. Always practice fire safety. Use a fire ring or safe container. Keep water or sand nearby, and never leave a fire unattended. Learn to start a fire with lighters, waterproof matches, and a ferro rod. Practice with cotton balls soaked in petroleum jelly, dryer lint, or commercial fire starters. Store them in a waterproof bag. Practice using your fire starters before you need them. In a real emergency, you don't want to be learning on the fly. For cooking, consider alternative methods like rocket stoves, portable gas stoves, or even solar ovens. These let you prepare food safely when the power is out. Always have more than one way to make fire and cook food. Redundancy saves lives. Real-world story. A hiker in the Rockies survived a surprise snowstorm by using a ferro rod and cotton ball tinder to start a fire when his matches got wet. Redundancy saves lives. Always have more than one way to make fire and cook food. Test your gear in all weather conditions so you know it works when it matters most. Finally, communication. When disaster strikes, your normal lines of communication, cell phones, internet, even landlines, can go down fast. You need a backup. Item number 7, an emergency radio. Get one that receives AM, FM, and especially NOAA weather band. These radios broadcast emergency alerts and updates 24/7, even when everything else is down. Store extra batteries or choose a model with built-in rechargeable power. Practice tuning to local emergency frequencies before you need them. As a backup, walkie-talkies can help you stay in touch with family if you're separated. Don't forget other signaling tools. A whistle, a signal mirror, or even a brightly colored cloth can help rescuers find you. Community radio networks are another powerful tool. In some disasters, local groups set up neighborhood radio nets to share information and coordinate help. Get to know your local amateur radio operators. They can be a lifeline when all else fails. Recap: light, power, water purification, fire, and communication are your next survival essentials. Master these, and you'll be ready for almost anything. Up next, the tools and personal items that complete your ultimate SHTF survival kit. Stay with me. Your future self will thank you. When disaster strikes, the right tools can mean the difference between struggle and survival. Start with a high-quality multi-tool, pliers, screwdrivers, knives, and more, all in one compact package. Practice using every function. Tighten a screw, cut rope, open cans, and make quick repairs. Keep your tool clean and oiled so it's always ready. Add a sturdy, fixed-blade knife for tougher jobs, splitting wood, preparing food, or even self-defense. Remember to pack a sharpening stone and keep your blades sharp. Duct tape and paracord are your best friends for quick fixes. Patching tents, repairing gear, or building a shelter. A basic repair kit with needles, thread, and zip ties can save the day. If you wear glasses, include a backup pair and a repair kit, and always pack extra batteries for any gear that needs them. These small details matter when you're far from home. Next, shelter and warmth. Exposure is a silent threat. Hypothermia can set in even above freezing. Your kit needs a reliable tent or tarp, plus a ground pad for insulation. Choose sleeping bags rated for your climate, and add emergency space blankets or bivvies to trap body heat. In hot weather, use shade tarps and breathable gear to stay cool. Layer clothing for warmth, thermal underwear, fleece, and waterproof shells. For heat, pack sun hats, cooling towels, and extra water. Practice sleeping in your gear before you need it. Don't forget your extremities. Pack warm hats, gloves, and thick socks. Chemical hand warmers are lightweight and can be a lifesaver in the cold. Hygiene is your frontline defense against disease. Build a dedicated kit: soap, toothbrush, toothpaste, floss, deodorant, and feminine hygiene products. Baby wipes are great for quick cleanups, and hand sanitizer is essential when water is scarce. Pack a small bottle of bleach to disinfect water and surfaces. Learn the right dilution ratios. Waste disposal is critical. Set up a portable toilet or bucket with heavy-duty bags. Bury waste at least 200 feet from water sources. Wash hands with soap and clean water, or use sanitizer. Include a nail clipper, comb, and a small mirror. These little touches help maintain morale and prevent infections. For kids, pack extra diapers, wipes, and comfort items. Personal needs are unique to every family. If you rely on prescription medication, talk to your doctor about keeping an emergency supply. Store meds in a waterproof bag and rotate them so they don't expire. Pack spares and extra batteries for glasses or hearing aids. Plan for allergies, special diets, or baby formula. Don't assume you'll find what you need in a crisis. Don't forget your pets. Pack food, water, medications, a leash, and a carrier. Make a list of every unique need in your household and update it regularly. Practice using all your gear and involve your family in drills, kids included. The best survival kit is the one that's tailored to your family, pets, and babies. Let's recap. Your kit should include a multi-tool, knife, duct tape, paracord, repair kits, backup glasses, shelter and sleeping gear, layers for warmth or cooling, hygiene supplies, waste disposal, and all personal essentials for every member of your household, including pets and babies. Review your checklist every few months and practice using your gear before you need it. Preparation is power. Don't wait for an emergency to get ready. Up next, the final essentials that could make all the difference. Picture this: a city-wide blackout. The lights are out, streets are eerily quiet, and every digital payment, credit cards, Venmo, Apple Pay, suddenly fails. You rush to a store for supplies, but the card reader blinks an error. The ATM, dead. Your banking app, just a spinning wheel. In these moments, cash isn't just useful, it's survival. But not just any cash. Small bills are your lifeline. In a crisis, no one has change for 100. Ones, fives, tens, and 20s let you buy what you need when you need it. After Hurricane Sandy, some people couldn't buy water or food because all they had were large bills. Action step: keep at least $100 in small bills ready to go. Cash isn't just for buying, it's for bartering. In real disasters, people have traded cash for rides, food, or a safe place to stay. Keep a mix of bills and stash some coins for vending machines or laundromats. Action step: store cash in multiple safe places. Your wallet, a hidden spot at home, and your emergency kit. How do you keep your cash safe? Split it up. Some in your wallet, some hidden at home, a little in your kit. Use waterproof bags or containers. Hide small stashes in places only you know, inside a book, taped under a drawer, or in a sealed bag in your freezer. Don't advertise your stash, and always have a backup plan. Now, self-defense. When resources are scarce, desperation can change people. The police may be overwhelmed and your safety is in your hands. But self-defense is more than weapons. It's about mindset, preparation, and knowing your options. Real-world example. After a major blackout, some neighborhoods organized watch groups to deter crime. Situational awareness is your first defense. Pay attention to your surroundings, trust your instincts, and avoid risky situations. Practice scanning exits when you enter a room and teach your family to do the same. If something feels off, act on it. Action step. Walk through your home and identify safe exits and meeting points. Your plan should include non-lethal options: pepper spray, personal alarms, tactical flashlights. If you own a weapon, know the laws and get proper training. Practice safe storage, especially with kids. Sometimes the best defense is simply being aware, avoiding danger, and having a plan to escape. Practice with your family so everyone knows what to do. Run safety drills, how to lock doors, where to meet, and how to communicate if separated. Keep your phone charged and have a backup power source. Communication is key. Make sure everyone knows how to reach each other in an emergency. Now, documents. After a disaster, you may need to prove who you are, file insurance claims, or access medical care. If your documents are lost or destroyed, recovery becomes a nightmare. Action step: gather your most important documents, IDs, insurance, medical records, and keep them organized, protected, and ready to grab. What should you include? IDs, birth certificates, insurance policies, medical records, prescriptions, bank info, and emergency contacts. Make both paper and digital copies. Store originals in a waterproof, fireproof bag and upload digital copies to a secure cloud drive. Give a copy to a trusted friend or family member outside your area. After Hurricane Katrina, many families struggled for months because they couldn't prove their identity or access their accounts. Don't forget to create an emergency contact card for every family member and keep a list of important phone numbers in your kit. Recovery is much easier when you're organized ahead of time. Here's a crucial point most people miss: community and networking. In a real crisis, knowing your neighbors and building a support network can be a game changer. Form a mutual aid group, share resources, and look out for each other. Community meetings, group preparedness drills, and simple acts of kindness can make everyone safer and stronger. Real-world example. After a major storm, one neighborhood set up a group chat to share updates, pool supplies, and check on elderly residents. Another community organized a potluck to make sure everyone had a hot meal. These connections can mean the difference between struggling alone and thriving together. So, here's my challenge to you. Don't just watch, take action. Start with one thing. Stash some small bills, review your self-defense plan, organize your documents, or introduce yourself to a neighbor. Share this with someone you care about. Your future self and your family will thank you. Preparation is power, and together we can face anything. Start today. And remember, your ultimate survival kit is more than